Hi, I'm Rick Sanders, Commissioner of the Kentucky State Police. I want to take this opportunity to speak about the opioid addiction problem we are now facing in the Commonwealth. We at the Kentucky State Police have developed a three-prong approach to tackle the heroin problem in Kentucky that includes education, enforcement, and treatment. This video is just one part of our program we're rolling out. We intend to educate the public, and especially our youth, about the dangers of heroin and how to recognize when a loved one may be using heroin. Our plan is to enhance enforcement efforts by attacking the command and control networks that bring this poison into the Commonwealth by increasing our interdiction efforts. Lastly, we want to provide more treatment options for users. In doing so, we're partnering with treatment facilities and organizations that can assist addicts in receiving the help that they need. Last year, we lost 1,248 Kentuckians to heroin overdose. This is unacceptable and must stop. As you will see in the video, many of the addicted are not there by choice, but become addicted as a result of prescribed pain medication. We hope you'll share this video with others and help educate them concerning the dangers of opioid addiction. Thank you.
Украина, блядь, вы сюда, блядь, вышлите скорую или нет, блядь, а? Какой нахуй гидропарк, блядь, фабор, блядь, ёбаный гидропарк.
You can take the same amount that you have been taking for a year and it just has some bad stuff in it, and that's it, and you're gone. Well, my name is Alex Selswick, and I'm a person in long-term recovery from an addiction to oxycodone and heroin. I was born and raised in Lexington, Kentucky, in a stereotypical American family, happy, healthy home. I played baseball and basketball and golf at Henry Clay in Lexington, and good student, good athlete, kind of normal story. And then at 18, I went off to college. Went to Center College, got to play baseball. Big dream come true for me. I had elective oral surgery to have my wisdom teeth removed, and I got prescribed oxycodone. And what you got to understand is I took it exactly the way that it was prescribed. I didn't abuse it from the outset. I used it the way that it was prescribed, and I got addicted to it. From the outside, everything looked like it was okay, but it wasn't. I stole from my family, I stole from friends, I stole from people I didn't know, and I went homeless because nobody would mess with me anymore. My family didn't want anything to do with me, my friends didn't want anything to do with me. Even the people I had used with didn't want anything to do with me. I ended up spending the next week sleeping under Highway 35 in Dayton, Ohio, and holding a cardboard sign and taking people's money and putting it in my arms. And that's a long way from 9 months before being at Center College and studying for the LSAT. But that's what addiction looks like. And I said, Mom, Dad, I got all my clothes in a trash bag on my back, and I need help. And for the first time, they said, there's nothing we can do for you. You know, you're on your own. You know what to do. That was messed up. I met a guy who had just gotten out of prison. I don't know how I met him. Just ran into him, and we got some heroin together and went back to his house. And he didn't know how to shoot himself up, and he asked me to shoot him up. And I spent like an hour and a half digging in this man's arm, trying to find a vein. And it's like an image that I can't get out of my head. It's just disgusting, blood running all over his arm, and me just like sticking him. And that night I remember when I finally did shoot him up and he passed out, sitting on the floor of his house because he had no furniture, and just thinking of all the ways that I wish I could kill myself. I got friends dying left and right. I get a call once a week from a family whose kid is either overdosed or homeless or just in bad shape. And they're like, man, what do we do, you know? So even though opioids, the synthetic analgesics like oxycodone or OxyContin or whatever, are like cousins to heroin, to actual opiates, where they're manufactured, like you know what's in them. Like if it's 30 milligrams of oxycodone, it's 30 milligrams of oxycodone. So the only way you were going to overdose was you literally had to overdose, like you had to take too much. But with the dope nowadays, where it's not manufactured somewhere and it's cut with fentanyl and carfentanyl, and I heard a story about some stuff cut with like Quikrete or concrete or something. You don't know what you're getting, and you don't have to overdose in order to overdose, if that makes sense. You can take the same amount that you have been taking for a year, and it just has some bad stuff in it, and that's it, and you're gone. And how do your parents live with that?